Hey guys, Tanner Flowers here, and I'm so excited to bring all of you along on another brand new crawl space encapsulation. Just look at this sky, guys. You couldn't ask for a more beautiful day, and I'm going to go ahead and guarantee every single person watching right now, you're going to have a hard time finding a more beautiful crawl space encapsulation, that's for sure. I'm going to flip the camera around now, take you guys throughout this brand new project, and prepare to be blown away and see crawl space work like you've never seen before. Here we go. We've got Mike the Machine over here. We've got Drew the Hooded Executioner. Both these guys are responsible for everything that you're getting ready to see. Matt Freitag did come over here and build this brand new crawl space entry. Check that out. Way to go, Matt. Let me insert some before pictures right now.
And here's you guys a look at the old crawl entry. And now when we get inside, keep your eyes on the bottom of the foundation. You will notice a water line going up 1 full block high. You will also notice if you look overhead that there is no existing floor insulation under the house. Wow, that is pretty wet right there. And I remember back when I inspected this home, it was actually quite dry. And for the before pictures, this is going to wrap it up for now. We're about to be back at the old crawl entry. Here we go. Back to the video.
Can you believe how wet it was around the foundation of this home before we started? Now listen, I hope all of you are sitting down because I'm getting ready to open this door up and take you all inside. And if you're not sitting down, what you're about to see just might sweep you off your feet. Don't say I didn't warn you. All right, here we go. And if you guys been following along for all the years that we've been doing these projects, then you already know. You just look overhead, boom, flip this light switch, and guys, get ready. Wow. This one is something else. Here we go. Let me just sit right here for 1 second and let you guys take this in. Wow, wow, wow. I'm at a loss for words. Guys, this home was not even insulated. So if you'll look overhead right off the bat, you will see our R19 poly encapsulated insulation. That is the only insulation that we will install here at Tennessee Technicians. That is the only insulation that we have installed since 2008. Here we go, guys. As we move forward into this project, coming up on our left, you will see Dave's first Humidistat fan. What those Humidistat fans do, they take air from within this crawl space and send it outside the home. Once you get a crawl space sealed up, as what you're seeing right now, this thing can't breathe, guys. You've got exhausted air coming off that dehumidifier system over there. This air will become pressurized, and if you don't have some means of getting it outside your home, it will build up a stagnant air odor, and your inside of your house is going to smell like cat urine. So let's proceed forward right now. And, well, actually, let me hold it for 1 second. Let's take a look over here to this, right here at this foundation edge. Underneath every bit of this poly that you see around this entire perimeter of this foundation has had a French drain system put inside of it by Drew and Mike. This French drain system has been dug down. It's got fabric going all the way down inside that trench. On top of that fabric, it's got our perforated line with a sock around it, backfilled with gravel. The flaps then go over that, and it's backfilled with gravel on top of that. All of that is going to be led to a basin area, which you will see shortly, and that water is then discharged from that basin area outside the home. So we had a very bad standing water problem inside this crawl space around this perimeter, which we had to address, because if we didn't address it, we were in great fear that the water would end up coming up on top of the poly. Drew and Mike, guys, I am so proud. I could not have ever asked for anyone to come under here and do a better job than what I'm seeing right now. As a matter of fact, if I did not know myself that I had been at home recovering from elbow surgery, and if you told me that I did not work on this project, I would sit there and argue with you to your face, because you'll only see work like this if I'm on the project. And guys, let me share a little secret with you, and I'm very proud to say it. I have not been on this project since I inspected it. That was way before I had that surgery. As a matter of fact, I inspected this job in January of 2018, and here we are almost 1 full year later. So check out this discharge line right here to my left. That is coming out of that basin. That is going right down here, and it's going straight out this wall. And once it goes out this wall right here, comes directly out that foundation wall right there, goes directly down into the ground, and makes its way out towards the road here.
So we had a lot of distance to cover on this job to remove the water away from the foundation of the house and get it out of here so it stops causing the problem. So we dug our trench through the yard, which you really can't tell, and initially we brought it out here into the middle of the yard where we installed a pop-up emitter. And basically what that does is pushes the water out here, allows it to pop up and water the lawn. But we weren't satisfied with the results here because we had a lot of standing water, so we went ahead and extended this thing on out, brought it all the way out here to the road with approval. And so now we've got our pop-up emitter here, and when that pump cuts on in the basement, this thing pops up and all our water goes right out here into the road. No more problems.
And guys, I'll go ahead and guarantee every single one of you watching that water is a whole lot better off being out there in that road than it is sitting under this crawl space. How about it? Come on, let's move along. Look at the tops of those walls. Look at the tops of these piers. Oh man, great job, guys. Look at that. So if anyone's watching, you might be saying, well, we've been watching your videos for years, Tanner. We've been thinking about getting this work done ourselves. You know, why should we use Tennessee technicians and not some of these other companies? Well, what I've always been suggesting to people for many years now is whenever you're thinking about getting a project like this done, guys, you all need to be aware that this is the type of project you either get it done right or you don't spend any of your money, because any money spent otherwise on anything other than what you're seeing right here before you right now will be a complete waste of your money if you are attempting to get moisture out from under your home. As we all know, moisture is the root of all evil underneath houses, and it is the culprit to most of the home problems that we experience as homeowners, such as hardwood floors buckling, musky odors inside our living quarters, rotten floor systems. Termites are prone to moisture, guys. So right here below us is our sump basin. And if we look inside this basin right now, you'll see it is near tripping that float valve right now. Once that trips, this water will then discharge out there to the road like what we've been discussing. And guys, it's not rained here in about 4 or 5 days. So if you could only imagine then, therefore, how much settlement water is making its way through all this surrounding ground outside this home, making its way into the low points of this crawl space, and before this system had been installed, all this water was allowed to do was just sit and hold here around the perimeter edge of this home. So that's not the case anymore. So if you, the person watching right now, if you're a homeowner and you're considering getting this moisture work taken care of under your house, then take a good look and see for yourself why, right this second, so many people have chosen to do business with us since 2008. Guys, when it comes to crawl space encapsulations, guaranteed, rest assured, hands down, bar none, you're not going to be able to find anyone come remotely close to doing the quality of work that you're seeing right now with your own 2 eyes. I urge every one of you watching right this second to jump online, get on Google, get on YouTube, type your little fingers away and do your best to find work that matches up with the quality of work that you're seeing right now and the quality of work that you've been seeing us put out for many, many years. As a matter of fact, this morning on my Facebook memories, I had a post pop up from 2011. And in that photo was back whenever we first got the 12 mil fiberglass reinforced poly. Wow, that's been over 7 years ago now. And when we did that job, it was so state-of-the-art, cutting edge, we couldn't believe how great it turned out. But guys, comparing it to what you're looking at right now, there is no comparison. Now, that unit hanging right there, that is our Santa Fe Advanced Dehumidifier. I'll give you guys a close of that here in just a second. But before we get to it, I want to show you this cut back right here. This had a lot of standing water, as you can imagine. You can still see kind of how heavy the trench was here. You'll see another Humidistat fan over here to our right. This right here was a bay window. You'll notice the angled section of that. And Drew did such a great job under here because he sent me a video of it days ago. I want you to look under this bay window area, guys. Look at the detail work that we do. I say it all the time and I can't say it enough. I done said it in this video and I'm going to say it again. If you do not care about how these projects turn out, if you do not care about the quality of work that your money is buying, do not pick up the phone and call me. Now, on the other hand, if you are like myself and you value your money, You work your butt off for your money, and whenever you spend it with somebody that's providing a service for you, you want the best service that your money can buy. You want to get somebody over there that's going to work on your house for you, like you're going to be under there working on it yourself if you're fit and able. Well, you're looking at us, and you could go look at us a whole lot more. There's about 200 videos of us doing these projects online right now. So the water is coming out of that unit. You can see it dumping out right now. Let me hold the camera right here just for a second. You'll see it come out of this discharge line. That bad boy is pulling upwards of 90 pints of water a day out from under this house, which otherwise would be left to be absorbed right here into this subflooring of the home. Let's continue forward, guys. In case you didn't know, those of you watching, this right here, this is a 20 mil fiberglass reinforced poly. You'll see this discharge line from that dehumidifier coming right here along to the right of us, and that's going right here into this P-trap and is being discharged right out of the home. Coming up here into this corner of the home, you will see the third and final Humidistat fan that is exhausting air from this crawl space. We'll make our way to the right here. I want to post some before shots real quick of this AC unit opening, and I want to show you guys what it looks like now that Drew and Mike have finished. So take a look at that right there, and let me show you what it looked like before. Check this out. Ha, big difference, huh? Look under here, right here in the middle. Look at that, guys. Look at that. And as you can see, there used to be, in the before photos, an old basin and a very small sump pump that was here before we ever started. We removed all that. Of course, we got all our full new system in now. And guys, I'd like to thank all of you once again for coming along with us on another Crawl Space tour. Hope you've enjoyed what you've seen here. I hope you've learned something. I hope that you, if you're the homeowner watching this that's thinking about getting this work done, I hope you've been doing your research. I hope you aren't just listening to what some rinky-dink pest control person come over at your house and told you that you needed to get done. I hope you haven't listened to somebody that read an article in a magazine and has steered you in the wrong direction of thinking that you need to go and put foam boards around your foundation walls and all this stuff, and you got to worry about heating and cooling this crawl space, because anyone that's telling you to do things of that nature, they have no clue about building. They have no clue about crawl spaces. They have zero clue about getting rid of moisture. Guys, if you got a problem with building this friggin' house, you call your house builder. If you got problems with moisture under your house, you call us. I don't know how to come up here and build this house from scratch, guys. I don't claim to know how to do that. Let me tell you what I do know. I know these crawl spaces. I know how to get them taken care of, and I know how to get rid of your moisture problem. So if you're battling that and you want it gone and you've been spending money on it and you don't know how to get rid of this problem that you've been band-aiding over and over and over, well, call me up at 423-503-0512, and I promise you, we'll get rid of that problem once and for all. Stay tuned for more project videos, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're a homeowner and you appreciate value and quality, share this video with your friends. Let them know what they need to do to protect their homes. Let them know where they can find us. And guys, if you're one of the homeowners that is contacting me daily from out of area, guys, I can help you too. I may not be able to be there in person, but I can do online crawl space consulting work with a push of a button. If you got Facebook, we can do live video consultation. Guys, I can take the headache out of this. I can take the guesswork out of it for you. I know what products you need. I know how much products you're going to need, and I can have every bit of that sent to your house if you're be willing to help me out on getting your measurements. So guys, if you need help getting these projects figured out on how to get your home taken care of and get it protected, hit me up. I want the best at crawlspaceartist.com. And if you got any nuisance wildlife problems at your house, if you're hearing noises up in your attic, hearing noises in your crawl space, we are covered up right now with wildlife work. Squirrels, raccoons, rats, mice. It's getting cold, guys, and everything's coming in. So if you've got a wildlife problem that you're battling, since 2005, guys, we're the best. You know it. Everybody knows it. Give me a shout, 423-503-0512, or visit us online at clevelandtnwildliferemoval.com. If you got any stumps in your yard and you need to get rid of those stumps, visit us online at clevelandtnstumpgrinding.com. And for all of your custom ponds and water features, visit us online at pondartist.com. Guys, appreciate all of you. Stay tuned, and we'll see every one of you on the next one.